In the vast, sun-scorched expanse of the Australian outback, a timeless drama unfolds. It is a land of extremes, where the line between life and death is etched into the very dust. Here, two ancient adversaries are locked in an eternal struggle, a contest of wits and endurance that has shaped this continent for millennia. The air is still heavy with the heat of the midday sun, but the silence is about to be broken by the thrum of a desperate chase. This is the stage for a primal conflict, a clash of titans where survival is the only prize. Australia's apex land predator, the dingo, is a creature forged in the crucible of this unforgiving environment. Lean, intelligent, and possessing an almost supernatural stamina, it is the ultimate persistence hunter. They do not rely on brute force alone. Their greatest weapon is coordination. Moving with an eerie, silent understanding, the pack functions as a single, calculating mind. Each member knows its role, their movements a complex dance of flanking maneuvers and relentless pressure. They are built for the long game, capable of tracking their quarry for miles under a blistering sun. Their energy conserved, their focus absolute. Their strategy is one of attrition, designed to wear down even the most formidable prey, turning the vast open plains into a deadly arena where there is nowhere to hide. The pack's collective gaze is fixed, their resolve unwavering, as they close the distance on a symbol of this great southern land. Their target is the Red Kangaroo, a true giant of the marsupial world. Standing well over 6 feet tall, this massive herbivore is a monument of muscle and bone, an icon of raw, untamed power. Its form is a masterpiece of evolutionary design, built not for aggression but for survival. The kangaroo's immense hind legs, packed with powerful tendons, are not just for locomotion. They are formidable weapons. A single, well-placed kick can be delivered with bone-shattering force, a defensive strike capable of deterring any predator foolish enough to get too close. Its long, muscular tail acts as a third leg, a perfect counterbalance that provides stability during high-speed flight and a pivot for its devastating defensive kicks. For the dingo pack, bringing down such a creature is the ultimate test. It is a challenge that requires more than just stamina. It demands a flawless execution of strategy, a deep understanding of their quarry's strengths and weaknesses. The chase is on, and the very landscape seems to hold its breath. As the dingo pack presses its advantage, the air fills with the rhythmic thud of the kangaroo's powerful bounds. The predators, patient and methodical, spread out, attempting to herd their quarry, to cut off its escape. But the kangaroo is not merely fleeing, it is thinking, calculating, drawing on an ancient, instinctual knowledge passed down through countless generations. Instead of heading for the dense scrubland or the rocky outcrops, it veers toward a glimmering line on the horizon. The chase is being led, directed by the pursued. The destination is a billabong, a placid body of water that seems to offer a final, desperate refuge. But this is no panicked dash for safety. This is a deliberate, strategic maneuver, a calculated gamble to change the very nature of the conflict. The kangaroo is leading the hunters into a trap of its own design, luring them from the familiar red earth into an element where the rules of engagement will be rewritten entirely. With a final powerful leap, the kangaroo plunges into the cool, murky depths. It wades out until the water reaches its broad chest, then turns to face its pursuers. The dingoes, driven by the primal urge of the hunt, hesitate only for a moment at the water's edge. Their quarry is cornered, seemingly with nowhere left to go. But here, in this aquatic arena, the tables have turned dramatically. The kangaroo stands tall, its powerful legs finding purchase on the muddy bottom. It is now in its element, a tower of strength and stability. The predators, forced to swim, are at a significant disadvantage. The dingo, so agile and powerful on land, becomes clumsy and vulnerable in the water, its paws paddling frantically to stay afloat. The kangaroo waits a patient sentinel as the lead dingo swims closer, its fangs bared, its eyes fixed on its prey. The trap is now set. The confrontation is swift and decisive. As the dingo closes in, the kangaroo rises to its full height, its immense upper body strength now its primary weapon. Using its powerful forelimbs, the same arms it uses to grapple with rivals, it seizes the predator. With a surge of adrenaline-fueled power, the kangaroo pushes the dingo beneath the surface. There is no malice in the act, only the cold, hard logic of survival. The kangaroo holds the predator under, its own head held high above the water, its gaze fixed and resolute. It is a stunning display of intelligence, a predator's worst nightmare realized. The hunter has become the hunted, outmaneuvered not by speed or strength alone, but by a brilliant tactical mind. The remaining pack members, witnessing the fate of their comrade from the shore, realize their hunt has failed. The kangaroo has used the environment itself as a weapon, turning a symbol of life-giving water into a deadly snare. Of course, not every chase ends at the water's edge. On the dry, open plains, the battle is one of agility and raw power. When a body of water is not an option, the kangaroo must stand its ground. It relies on its incredible speed to create distance and its powerful tail to maintain balance as it pivots to face the encircling pack. The dingoes press in, a fluid wave of canine hunters, testing for weakness, looking for an opening. The kangaroo becomes a whirlwind of defensive action, its legs lashing out in powerful arcs. Each kick is a calculated risk, a blur of motion aimed at the snapping jaws and determined faces of the pack. It is a desperate, dangerous dance, a testament to the kangaroo's resilience and courage in the face of overwhelming odds. The dingoes must be cautious, for a single miscalculation, a moment of lapsed concentration, could result in a devastating counterattack. In the heart of the Australian outback, this epic rivalry continues, a cycle of life and death that plays out day after day. It is a contest that goes beyond mere predator and prey. It is a battle of strategy versus stamina, of pack coordination versus individual brilliance. The dingo's relentless pursuit is matched only by the kangaroo's intelligent and powerful defense. Each encounter is a lesson in survival, a showcase of two species pushed to the absolute limits of their evolutionary design. The outcome is never certain, hanging in the balance until the final decisive moment. It is a stark and beautiful reminder that in this wild and ancient land, both the hunter and the hunted must be masters of their craft to endure. So who do you believe is the true king of the outback? Is it the cunning, coordinated dingo, or the powerful, strategic kangaroo? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And for more incredible facts from the wild, make sure to follow our channel.